If the seat has a seat belt, put it on. And we don't do it because of the traffic police. Yeah, that's the simplest way I can put it. Okay, so I'm Chew, I'm 58. I train and I lecture as an adjunct and I coach people. I think I want to motivate people not to be passive when something happens. And there was this question about bystander effect. If only one person comes forward, it makes a world of difference. Because everybody's just standing around like, I don't know what to do. Shall I do something? No, I'm not sure. The ambulance is coming anyway. But if only one person comes forward and start doing something, especially if you are trained, so get trained, the other people can be pulled in and to make that difference. I feel very strongly that if only people put on their seatbelt like all the time whenever they're seated, and I always say whether it's a car, whether it's an aircraft, it makes a world of difference. If the seat has a seat belt, put it on. And we don't do it because of the traffic police. Yeah, that's the simplest way I can put it. I know it's ridiculous. I've never seen someone put on a belt at the back of a double-decker, but I think it's a good idea to put it on. I think it was maybe 20 years ago. I had a colleague who was in the fiance's car and they entered a car park. And the moment they enter the car park, she, like most of us, would remove the seatbelt. The thing is, when you remove the seatbelt, why did you put it on in the first place? To avoid a summon from the traffic police or to keep yourself safe? Well, she removed it, the car went in, and there was suddenly another car that came round and the fiancé had to do an emergency brake and she knocked her head against the windscreen and ended up in hospital. We don't expect this. We never get out of bed in the morning thinking like this would happen. For quite a few years in the Red Cross, I was head ops control, and every mission that goes out gets briefed by me. And I've always said a lot of things can happen to you overseas when you're on a mission, but there's one thing you can do to help keep yourself safe, and that's to fasten the seatbelt. I know when I'm in Indonesia, when I'm in my friend's car, I start putting on my seatbelt and he's looking at me like, tourist are you? But I'm putting on a seatbelt to keep myself safe. Yeah. I think drivers should realize that in a split second you can make a difference to someone's life, and that means you could have avoided an accident or get involved in one. In a split second, right, what a driver does makes a difference to himself or herself, the rest in the car, and other road users. And I think we all want a positive outcome with every drive. We don't go out on a drive to think that something bad will happen, but it can. Yeah, so still on the point of seatbelt, yourself, the driver, and the rest in the car, especially the back seat.